Devin, a lot of people spend decades saving for their retirement in their 401k. And then once they retire, they got a couple things they can do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why would they leave their 401k and why would they move it?
Well, that's a great question. We get that all the time.
Every day.
It seems like every day we do get somebody that calls in and has retired and needs some help making the decision, rather to withdraw it, transfer it,
Cash it.
Woo! Cashing it would take some serious conversations, but we've had them. Anyway,
or no conversation.
Or no conversation at all, and they just do it. But hey, how about if we touch on the first one there, which is why you would want to leave it potentially. So.
A lot of good reasons why to potentially leave it, especially if you retire in the year you turn 55.
Exactly.
Or 6, 7, 8. Before 59 and a half, you have access to your 401k in retirement and not pay that 10% penalty.
Right, which you would have if you rolled it to an IRA.
Exactly, unless you did a couple special withdrawals like a 72T, which we're not going to get into in this video. But, so that's a good reason.
Mm-hmm.
Age, you're 55 and you want to tap that 401k that you saved. No penalty.
Mm-hmm. It's a pretty popular reason, at least when we talk to retirees in our office, that, hey, that might be one of the better reasons. If you're going to need that income and you are not 59 and a half just yet, that would be one of the biggest reasons, so in my opinion.
Yeah, anything else? Any other reason why you might want to leave it?
Well, maybe you have company stock. Maybe you are really enamored with your plan, really love your stock, and there's kind of some special rules around that we can take advantage of as far as moving it, but maybe that's a reason why you want to leave it there.
Yeah, I could think of another one was maybe you have a loan against your 401k.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because if you move it with that loan then becomes ordinary income in the year that you leave.
Right.
So some companies, after you retire, will let you still repay that loan until it's paid off.
Mm-hmm.
So not that many that I've seen, but there are some.
Right.
So another good reason. So we talked about why you might want to leave it at your old company. Why would you might want to move it?
One of the big reasons, in my opinion, is, a couple, but one of the big reasons would be if you want to work with somebody. If you got a financial planner that is not able to help you with your 401k plan, most aren't, then I would say that's probably one of the more popular reasons, is to get some professional help.
Yes, get some professional advice with an advisor. That makes sense. Also, almost always a 401k is going to be limited on the number of investment selections and options. Where you move it over to an IRA or into potentially a self-directed IRA where maybe you want to put real estate or something like that. With the big beautiful bill that Trump passed in 2025, added some additional things you can put into your IRA. So that's options, but a lot of different types of investments you can put into an IRA that you currently don't have the opportunity to do in a 401k.
Right. Yeah, and sometimes those options are limitless, really. So.
Yeah, it's correct, and exactly.
Other reasons why we may want to reconsider whether you move it or you don't, fees and account management. So.
Sure, this might be additional costs using a financial advisor, a financial professional to help you make selections and help you manage maybe a distribution plan. Well, those guys don't work for free. We don't work for free. I think we provide a lot of value for what we charge, but it might be higher than what you're currently paying at your prior 401k company.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In today's world, a lot of the plans are very inexpensive. They're kind of designed that way. Again, and that might be a reason why you want to leave it there. But again, what is the value that you're getting added by leaving it there? You're probably making the decisions on your own and not bouncing those ideas off of anybody. So.
Or have somebody bouncing ideas off of you.
Correct.
Or bringing new opportunities, things you probably never even heard of.
Right. Yeah. What are some rollover mistakes that you've seen?
Oh my gosh. So, folks filling out their paperwork themselves, and they say, go ahead and send the money to me as a distribution. So there's a prepayment withholding at 20%. for federal income tax. And so all of a sudden, maybe you're only getting 80% of what you thought you were going to get. And then now you have 60 days to put that into an IRA.
Right.
Now you can put the 80% into the IRA, and now that'll be not counted as income. It'll be a rollover. But the 20% you got to come up with out of your pocket, or you pay tax and a penalty on, depending on your age.
Right. Yeah.
So that's a big mistake.
That's a huge mistake. Yeah, and we see that one.
Oh yeah, we do.
Periodically,
Yeah, we do.
we see that one. What are some other mistakes you see?
Well, let's see. Don't see any others.
Well, that's the biggest one, honestly, is probably that filling out the paperwork incorrect.
Well, I was kidding. So we see a mistake of people actually forgetting where their money is.
You know, we do see that one quite a bit. Just helped somebody last week with that very thing. I actually had a lady, bless her, did not realize she was a beneficiary on her husband's plan, and it got lost. And it's been kind of floating out there now for 3 years. And so he hadn't done anything with it, and she wasn't aware that it was even really there.
Yeah, so we do see that. The more accounts you have, the more 401ks you have. As now folks average about 7 different jobs. You may have 7 different accounts, and if you leave them at the old company and you don't roll them over and consolidate them into one place, it's your responsibility to A, keep the beneficiaries up to date, B, your job to manage those assets, where, heck, if you're rolling them over and consolidating them, now it's one place, you've got one set of beneficiaries, you got one IRA to deal with, to try to keep track of.
Right. One other mistake I did think of, sometimes folks have, and I think we referenced it, a large amount of company stock in their plan, and they decide, hey, I'm going to just roll the whole thing over.
Oh, yeah.
Guess what happens to that company stock? I mean, it can go
Sold.
bye-bye. So, yeah. And you may not want to do that.
Yeah, and so there are some tax benefits that we can take advantage of with highly appreciated company stock within a 401k. We're not going to talk about that today. It's a little more complicated, but there are ways to benefit from that highly appreciated company stock that doesn't just ultimately end up as ordinary income.
Right.
So a lot of good reasons to roll your money over. There's some reasons to leave your 401k. And really, we'd love to talk to you about why you should roll it and why you ought to move it and why you might want to keep it.
Right. Yeah.
So if you have any questions, give us a call. Look forward to hearing from you.